Sponsor us. Sponsor us, Mountain Dew.
I didn't grab my Mountain Dew.
Oh, I know. I'm putting it in between us. So everybody knows. Everybody knows who we are. All right.
I tagged them in that one post. Damn, mine's fucking loud as shit.
This is our life. This is our life, guys. We need a sponsorship. So I'm trying to be nicer.
Does mine seem loud as shit?
Yeah, it's a little bit loud. But Luke and his boys are coming up here in a little bit, so. You know.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. We may see if we can't sneak one of them on here. That'd be kind of funny.
Is your mic loud, you said?
Hmm?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Season 11, Episode 1 of the HuskyFat Podcast. I'm your host, Dylan. To my left, y'all know him. We love him. The sexiest motherfucker alive, Mr. Scott motherfucking Jones. Who? Scott Jones.
Man, his pipes are ready to go.
It's been a while.
Ready to go.
I had to make sure I could still do it.
It has been a while, man. A lot has happened. We were just talking about this. Can you believe Season 11?
Dude, I'm telling you, that's what I was asking because I know if for the viewers who've been here since day one, you and Luke used to do it. So I asked, I was like, hey, how many seasons did you and Luke do? So probably 4 or 5 at least.
At least. And I don't know how many episodes were on those, but it was a decent amount. I bet we probably got what, Josh, we think probably about 80 or so in the can, 70, 80, something like that.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, at least. But
it's a pretty good archive.
Yeah, man. But we're here. We're excited. Season 11 kicks off, as you guys know. We're a little bit late getting started on this time, and we got reasons for it. And the reasons are we are putting together a mega event that you have yet to see in Oklahoma City in a long time. And everybody did get wind of the UFC coming in July, which is all fine and good, but they're gonna have a lot to live up to after this event.
No, I mean, it's going to be a show for the ages. If you don't know what it's called, it is the official fight weekend. We are Worlds Collide, the return of the Bricktown Brawl.
Yes, partnered with the one and only Hackman Boxing Promotions, owned by the legend himself, boxer Lydell, Hackman, Rhodes. Just coming off getting screwed on that fight night out in Vegas, that influencer fight night. Do you know who that influencer is? You know anything about that guy?
Was it... what is his actual name? I think I know.
I would have known it if I had just asked you.
If you wouldn't have asked me that, I would have known it as well.
Yeah.
I can picture.
It was Brand Risk Promotions is the name of his promotion, but it was just a weird. I mean, it's a weird card altogether. Like you had like the first 4 or 5 fights were legitimate fights and they were boxing matches, and then.
After that, you get like Ray J on there.
you get Ray J fighting. Who is he fighting? He was fighting the guy from the meme. God
dang!
And
I knew his name too. Hold on, it's like Hot Fire.
Yeah. He fought Hot Fire. That's who Ray J fought.
And he got blasted by one, and he was out on his feet and then fell into the ropes, and it was not good.
Yeah,
not good at all.
Torrance is in the house. What up, big dog? But yeah, no, that was a weird question. Johnny Football in the main event. And then I heard the Beasley-Stevenson fight was absolutely atrocious. Like Beasley tapped being choked standing up from the side. Like he wasn't even really choked. It was just
Gee, Michael Beasley?
Yes. They did it. They ran, you know how they did the one-on-one game, Beasley and Stevenson. They ran it in MMA. Yeah, and it was every bit as bad as you think it might be.
It sounds like Menzel got on top of some dude, and I think the ref called that one way early just because it was Menzel.
Yeah, I think that guy was like a podcaster or something like that.
Yeah.
How come none of these?
Is it Aiden Ross maybe or Aiden something?
Aiden Ross. That's the guy's name. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, it gets views. It gets this and that. I mean, it was a spectacle. I mean, I think Dana White even showed up for it, blah, blah, blah. So good on him, I guess. But all the real fights, I mean, the main event of the real fights, they screwed the guy over. I mean, I don't know how you hit a guy 400 times to like 6 and then you lose the decision. But I knew it, but I saw it coming. I saw it coming right from the start, because right from the beginning, they had their little commentator thing kind of just going on. You know, you had some guys who actually knew fighting. I mean, Rampage was on there. You had guys you would think they would talk, but all they did was just kiss the ass of the promoter's boy. And you go back and you rewatch the thing, or you watch it on mute, it's really the kid walked forward. But I mean, in boxing and in fighting, just because you're moving forward, if you don't land anything, you don't win. It doesn't necessarily mean you win the fight, right? You got to actually land something. And he landed, probably about 5 or 6 punches. One punch around, that's solid. Not bad.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, if they make the one punch count, I guess.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's obviously what the judges thought. So.
Well, I didn't count enough to knock anybody down or knock anybody out. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't count that much.
No,
but,
not at all.
No, man, we've had a wild time. We're getting ready for this event, and what we're going to do here in these next few weeks, starting today, we're going to go over every bout. We've announced a lot of bouts so far, and there's still one I think we haven't posted yet. But we're going to go through what we've announced so far, what the rule sets are, what it stands for, what it means. We're going to talk a little bit. Obviously, we got to hit on we're Oklahoma City based. We got to hit on the Thunder, hit on the playoffs. I feel like if social media and Reggie Miller both would just shut the fuck up, we might be able to enjoy these playoffs, because it's not that bad. The refs aren't biased towards either team, really. The refs make bad calls because refs suck. Refs make bad calls, right? Players flop just because the refs allow them to flop and they get away with it. I guarantee you if they stop calling it, people stop flopping. But people want to bitch about SGA like he's the flop king and whatnot. Yeah, it is. You know what's up. Ben, why aren't you here, dude? Where you at?
I think, where? Y'all know how Scott get down.
Ben,
yeah, Scott don't come around. Y'all know how Scott get down.
But, man, it's the I don't know. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
They just
refs.
bitch and the refs let them flop.
Yeah.
I see Ben.
But the ref sucks.
I see Ben, and my heart warms, my eyes light up, and I can't focus anymore. I can't focus. But no, that's the whole deal. They've been flopping since they've turned basketball into a non-contact sport a long time ago. So then when you go to the playoffs and they actually let them play real basketball, then everybody fucking bitches. And if Oklahoma City didn't have a team here, I would not watch a stitch of basketball. I wouldn't watch it. I don't watch the NBA unless the Thunder are playing. And I grew up playing basketball. It's my sport. It's just weird. It's weird.
Yeah. No, but with that being said, one game away, then make it to the finals against the Knicks.
Are you already counting? You're already counting another championship if they get past this? You think?
Oh,
the
yeah,
Knicks?
it's going to be a sweep. They may get one game. But
Dude, I just think I'm just looking forward to Knicks fans coming to Oklahoma City. That'll be fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be some shit going down.
Going through a finals, going through Madison Square Garden, or being in Madison Square Garden will be kind of cool because it's one of the most iconic arenas of all time.
Probably the most iconic arena of all time. Our boy Nick Phillips, may he rest in peace, fought Butterbean in Madison Square Garden.
And talking about judges hoeing somebody.
Oh yeah, that's what they do. You're the promoter's boy. You're going to get all the breaks. That's how boxing works, man. But we're just going to run through some of these matchups. We'll talk about them a little bit. Obviously, we don't make the predictions. We're not, we work for the company here. But we're just going to go run through them and tell people what to expect and kind of break down a little bit. Also, if anybody has any questions, feel free to hit us up. We'll answer what you have. But, this card's loaded. It is top to bottom. It is stacked. There's boxing on the card. There's kickboxing. My boy Chris is in the house. Chris, what's up, brother? Great win the other day, and 100%. If we got a dropout on one of these heavyweights, he's already offered to step up. So you guys are going to see Chris get back in the ring real soon at HuskyFat. We are fans of Chris. We're fans of his team. But yeah, let's just run through this and we'll just see what we got and we'll go from here. But we'll start out with some of these. We'll start with some of the amateur matches first. The amateur card is going to be all kickboxing. And look who just came in the house. The Starry Boys are in the house. You guys gotta at least come to. You don't talk. You guys gotta come to the camera and wave so we can all see you. Come over here and wave. Come over here. Show the world that you're prettier than your dad. Come here.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
What up, everybody?
Big dog. Come here. Come on.
What's up, dude?
Come on. Man, you guys are growing like weeds.
Right. No joke. Holy cow.
Starry Boys. And then, of course, our guy Luke.
He's almost bigger than you.
We're going to bring Luke on to talk here in just a minute here. So,
yeah.
Luke, just whenever you're ready, just snatch that from Turtle and get after it. Yeah, come on in here.
Maybe. Yeah.
We got a chair here for you.
You said just Pepsi?
Cherry Pepsi?
Oh, cherry Pepsi. Had to add a cherry to it? Couldn't just have regular Pepsi?
Oh, you for sure.
Uh-oh. There went Scott's water.
No, it's gone.
Yeah, no, you don't have a footrest on that one either, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Unless
life.
you sit sideways.
Yeah, but if you sit sideways like that, that's a good fix.
Let me sit sideways in the big bend.
Can we see him? Oh, yeah, we can see him. Just over this way a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm over here enough, so I think we got some room. What up, dude?
What up, gents?
How are
Man,
you?
Nothing. We're starting season 11. You do believe we've been doing this for 11 seasons?
Oh, yeah.
How many did you and I do? At least 5 or 6.
No, not that many.
What? Not really that many?
Yeah, 2.
Really? I thought we did more than that.
But y'all did a lot of episodes in those 2 seasons. There.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got a
maybe
lot
that's
in.
what it was.
We got a lot in. Josh and I we talk about the the 4th of July episode. The Thanksgiving episode.
Grilling hot dogs?
The Thanksgiving episode where Jason came in and did that one poem just right off the rip.
Oh, with the turkey and everything.
Yeah. We're shooting people with bow and arrows. That one should probably never be shown again. That wasn't a good.
Yeah, that was But then it was also in the very beginning when it was in the conference room.
JJ on the non-Hunger Games.
Yeah. Everybody. Yeah, I still got those weird outfits that JJ and Blaine, little Slim Reaper, rocking around wearing.
The hats and everything.
Blaine was wearing the turkey outfit. People trying to shoot him with the bow and arrow.
It got pretty close, too, if I remember right.
Yeah. No, JJ was pretty cocky about that bow and arrow. He thought he bested you on it.
Then we sent one in that guy's backyard.
Yeah. It's probably still back there in some barrel.
It hit something.
Uh-oh.
Smokers long over there, Jackson.
Jackson just started heaving. But
I
anyway,
didn't know if that was the boys or the dog.
yeah.
Where'd the boys go? Where'd
They were
hide?
sitting down over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're
Boys-
dying laughing at Jackson like that. I can see them both covering their face, trying not to show it on camera.
Yeah, he's got old man smokers on. It's just one of those deals. But
Yeah.
no, man, we're just about to kind of go over some fights we got on this fight card, man. It is stacked top to bottom.
Well, I've been watching all the releases. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. It's
And some people talking trash, too.
yeah. Oh, we're gonna have them on next week too.
Yeah.
That's the whole deal. That's the whole deal. We're gonna get to that one. We're gonna address that here in a minute. We're gonna start off just here. Look, like we said before.
This one first?
Well, that's actually I'm gonna skip and move that up later on because that shouldn't be down there. They just want to just add it. And I hadn't moved it yet. So we'll start here at the bottom right here. Like I said, the amateur card is going to be stacked with all kickboxing. We don't do amateur boxing because you got to go through USA Boxing, and USA Boxing can I've got to keep it PG-13 now, but you guys get my point. I'm not a fan of USA Boxing. All right. Anywho, so we're starting
Please.
off. We've got amateur kickboxing. We got pro kickboxing. We got small glove pro kickboxing. We've got pro boxing. We got boxers versus kickboxers in boxing. We got boxers versus kickboxers in kickboxing. We got my boy Plez, who's going to be running. He's going to be out
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yes, sir. We got C4, the artist, who's going to be out there. C4 is going to be putting on a show. Plez is going to be putting on a show, bringing the entertainment, bringing the music. But, yeah, man, let's just I'll kind of set this over here. I mean, we can get cozy together and kind of look and see what we have here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, our first one we got here, we got Madison Stearns versus, I'm going to let our ring
I'm
announcer.
assuming it's Lucia Armendariz.
Yes.
Armendariz, maybe?
Armendariz, maybe?
Maybe something.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
we're going to find out, and I'm going to make sure I say it correctly.
These girls are both amateurs. Maddie is from Killer Bees in Edmond.
Okay.
Lucia is from our boy Kendrick Coleman's gym over there on the south side, AMA.
AMA.
Yep,
And they
Academy of Martial
always
Arts.
both gyms always come ready. AMA's got a very win-heavy record when it comes to Husky Fat promotions.
Yes, yes. As do Killer Bees. So you'd say, once we get to these big cards, we don't put a lot of there. You don't see a whole lot of fluff on these cards. They're all bangers. They're all bangers. This one technically could have been in the kickboxing versus boxing Grand Prix, and the reason why is Madison is a straight kickboxer, Muay Thai fighter. Lucia is actually an amateur boxer who's transitioned to kickboxing. She had like a 13-4 amateur boxing record, so legit as a kid boxing record. And Maddie's 1-1 in kickboxing. So
What's the better transition from boxing to kickboxing or kickboxing to boxing?
I would say, I mean, they're both about the same. I would say boxing to kickboxing maybe, just because you have a hard. It's not often. You have who Jackson?
Yeah.
He's just probably laying there playing for. He knows his life is hopeless. He's not getting out anytime soon, so he's just gonna
Damn,
chill.
he's not even breathing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no, he's there. Oh, I didn't know he's right there. Okay, there he is. Yeah, but so I would say boxing transitioning to kickboxing because you can teach somebody how to check a kick. You can teach. You don't have to know all the fancy stuff. It certainly looks cool and it does help. You can teach somebody how to check a kick. Kickboxers, you have a hard time. A lot of them, their boxing isn't up with their kicks, right? So that gives you an automatic advantage going in.
Okay.
So I would say boxing, but I could be wrong on that 100%. But
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to find
I
out.
would say boxing and kickboxing as well.
But we're going to find out on multiple fights over here. So this one, that we're going to kick the fight night off, and these fights aren't going to be necessarily in this order, by the way. But these will be in the prelims. These amateur card will be on the prelims. So expect fireworks, 100%. I'm just going to throw this thing over here.
Do it.
But next one we got, these are prelims. We got Jack Rice. He is making his debut. He's from Lovato's MMA out of here.
Okay.
Aaron McKenzie trains him, our boy Aaron, who's I've been trying to talk Aaron out of retirement. Why don't you shed some of that baby weight, come have a fight with us
Hey,
again, Aaron? We miss you.
I saw him like maybe a week ago.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I've seen him a few times. He sparred, helped get Mr. Slavic ready. So we've seen him a few times here. But so we know Jack's going to be prepared. He's training at a good gym. And Ruben also, once again, Ruben Rojas, AMA, Academy of Martial Arts. He's going to be prepared as well. So these are two debut. This is a debut fight. I believe that's the only debut we got on the card. Really. I mean, honestly, that's it. After that, we got the big boys. We're going right into the big guys. We got Braden Woods versus Mark Dobson.
Woods is from Killer Bees, isn't he?
He's from Killer Bees. I think he's like a 3-3 record, somewhere in there, 4-3. Very talented kid, very athletic for his size, very fast, very good flow to his style. And Mark Dobson, he's a guy. He's out of, I can't remember the name of this gym. His coach's name's John. Great guy. They fought for us before. He's had guys fight for us before a long time ago, but it's been a while.
It's Oklahoma?
Yeah, out of Oklahoma. His last name's White. Oh, it's a tiny gym, man. I can't think of it. But the one thing about him, Dobson, it's not on his poster, but he likes to walk around wearing that bowler hat. He's kind of got the gentleman look about him. Curls the mustache.
Yes.
Yeah, bowler hat.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a big boy, and I want to say his record's pretty close to the same as his. They're about 3-3. The Viking actually fought Dobson years ago, 6-7 years ago.
Thank you, Turtle.
So yeah,
I appreciate that. I feel like when you had it on this camera, I was maxing out that camera, dude. It was terrible.
Well,
It's like look at the C cups.
we could make you the meat in this sandwich if you want. I mean, I'm honored.
Nah, that's a lot of meat, man.
Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty comfortable. I don't want to move.
Yeah,
You've got the worst seat. I
It's
don't
not
want.
good.
I don't
No,
want that
it's-
either.
It's like you're down in it, but you're not.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
you don't have anything to put your feet on?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just swinging them like a little
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, your feet end up going like you can't feel them after a while, and you can't walk when you get down. It's not great.
Yeah.
Not great at all.
You're explaining it quite
Yeah,
well.
yeah, perfect.
Just in
nailed
there.
it. All right, man. We got 2 amateur title fights on this card. We might as well talk about
I'm
those.
excited about both of them. I mean, Nigel, he just fighting.
Yeah, Nigel just defended his
Yeah.
belt against Alex Herr. That was a great fight. It was a tough fight. And then we got the return of the future, Dalton Fox.
Dalton Fox, and he last fought for us in Ardmore
When
against
Douglas.
Douglas.
Yep, fought Josh Douglas for the belt in Ardmore. Since that time, like you saw on the little article that we posted about it, Dalton's done nothing but win fights and collect belts. He's the lightweight champ over there at River City Fights. He's also the MMA 145 champ there. He might be a 55 champ there too. I'm not sure, but the kid's got belts for days. He's the future. I'm excited for this fight, man.
But he doesn't have a spinner yet, is what you're saying.
He
right?
doesn't have a spinner yet,
Yeah, there we go.
And Nigel's got one, so that's interesting. So they're both these kids. They only have one loss. Nigel's only loss is whenever he moved up in weight in one of the dog pounds. I think it was a Guthrie dog pound, and it was a split decision loss to a guy who was a lot bigger than him. So it's going to be great, man. That one 5 rounds. It's going to be a technical war. Like when we put on amateur fights, they don't look like amateurs. They look like pros. These guys are, when people see these guys, they're going to think there's no way these guys are amateurs. So both high level, both these kids got a future ahead of them, and so we're excited for that. Then we're bringing back the big boys back for the title fight. Our boy AJ Ray's coming back to defend the belt.
I dig AJ.
AJ's coming.
That's a large man.
He is a large man, massive guy. He hits like a truck. It's like there's
before
like
his last title,
he hit like choo-choo train.
Yeah, before his last fight, I mean, it was all out of the first round. So that's what our thing was. Hey, if he goes in the deep waters, is he going to be able to? Like, how's that going to work? And then we went 5-round fight.
Yeah.
Against
Against Daniel Turner.
Yeah, Daniel Turner.
Yeah, yep, against the champ, and that's when he snatched the belt. He's fighting Vashon Cato. Vashon's an undefeated fighter out of Killer Bees. He's making his HuskyFat debut. Hadn't fought for us before. His brother actually fought for us years ago on our first card. Elijah Cato fought Josh Douglas. The very first card we had Josh on. That very first fight. It was Josh Douglas and Elijah Cato.
That was the very first HuskyFat fight ever?
No, I don't think it was the very first fight ever. It's the first card.
Okay.
First card. But it introduced us to Josh Douglas, that's for sure. He's been back a few times. So these are two undefeated heavyweights. These are big boys. Vashon's is every bit as big as AJ or close to it. He's not a small man either. Jeez. So you're going to have it's going to be an absolute banger of a fight. Absolute banger of a fight. We'll see how these guys do. Vashon's used to more of a tournament style. He has had fights, non-tournament, just single-out fights at different promotions. At least one I know he has. We'll see if he can make the adjustment from the tournament-style fights versus, I'm only having one fight. The shin pads are off. We'll see how he does. But I'm expecting I don't – it's one of those things. Both these guys are so good and so technical it could go to decision, but I mean – I don't see it. I think I don't know.
Heavyweight, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially these, like, AJ, I know he just went to a decision fight and everything like that, but we haven't seen him in a while. I know he's going to be wanting to put on a show. I know he's going to want to defend that belt. And, Vashon, yeah. Vashon is going to want him to take it. So I don't know if it's going to go 5 rounds.
When you're that big, if one just gets through. It just takes the one.
We can talk to our boy Alex. We can bring him on and ask him what it felt like to get hit by AJ Ray.
I can't imagine it was good.
No, probably wasn't great. Wasn't great at all. But, yeah, man. Now that's the amateurs right here. We can get into the we do have. We're waiting on Mariah Moe out of St. Louis. I'm waiting to hear a replacement for her fight. We do have a match. We did have a match for her. Her opponent fell through. So we're looking at finding somebody else to replace on that. So we do have another girl fight on the prelims at 100. It's going to be. It was listed at 120, so 115 to 125-ish area there and there. So I'm actually, once we get done with this podcast, I've got waiting to hear back from a couple coaches on opportunities for her because I know she's coming in from St. Louis with the team that's bringing some other guys we're going to talk about here later. And absolutely stoked to be fighting on a HuskyFat card. So if you want to fight for HuskyFat, we want you to fight for us. So. That's the only other amateur as of right now that I'm trying to get matched up.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is an amateur one?
Which one is that? Nope, that is not an amateur one.
No, okay.
There's a pro?
No.
Oh, no, that's not an amateur one either. It's just listed wrong.
Okay, sorry.
So, no, it's my fault, not yours. All right, so.
Before you get into it, though, can I just take a tangent for a second?
Please.
Yeah.
Can we say how good he looks?
Dylan, yeah.
Man,
I
he looks
it.
fantastic on
Thanks.
this. There's so much stuff to look at in here
Yes.
that I'm
It's
like
new.
a
It's
Yeah,
new
dude.
poster we got and everything like that.
ADHD dog, man. I'm just looking everywhere, but
Yeah,
he looks fantastic.
These are going to be hung downtown right there at the on the fence by where the event's going to be on. We're going to hang those down there this weekend. So everybody's going to drive by. Yeah.
See,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
We've already got our
the beard, man.
on the billboards downtown in Bricktown. They're already showing our event, rotating our event throughout there.
Nice.
Big shout out to my guy over there at in Bricktown, Brent Brewer, for collabing with us and helping us put this on. Much love to you, sir. So it's going to be a great event, man. You guys want to get in the? We're ready to get into the pro card, so we can get into. Let's get into the pro matches that aren't part of the kickboxing
let's
Grand
do it.
Prix, and then we'll do the K1 qualifiers as well. But we'll do the ones that aren't either one of those yet. So
Perfect.
we're just going to jump right in. We got Ryan Stokes and Christian Hawkins. Ryan's the he's the coach / owner over at Cyclone Kickboxing. He's had one fight with us. He hadn't had a fight in 8 years. Came out. He fought Francisco Cabanas in the dog pound. Was it last year or the year before last? I think it was last year.
Yeah, last year.
Lost the decision. Didn't fight bad. You could tell he had a lot of ring rust. So hopefully he's gotten that and shaking that off. One thing I can tell you, I watch his team get better and better every fight. Whether it's his brother Nick or it's Mario or whoever they have out there. So I expect the same from Ryan. Ryan's been putting in the work. You can tell. And we got our boy Christian Hawkins, Hawk. Christian also, this is how the fight made sense. Christian also lost to Francisco Cabanas. Jackson's just protecting us.
I love it, man. Just goes
there.
for a little bit and he just takes a break.
Yeah. Well, so Christian Hawkins. So we got both these guys lost to Francisco last year. We're gonna let these guys bang it out. And Christian's no slouch, man. That kid comes out and he throws hands. One thing about these lighter weights, and this fight is at 135. It's in the bantamweight division. It's not a heavyweight fight where there's a lot of feeling out process. These guys come in, they throw volume, and they're very disciplined. So it's going to be an action-packed fight.
Does winner get Francisco?
The rematch?
Yeah,
Right?
Rematch has got to make sense to me. I'm not a big rematch guy. I'll be honest with you. There's nothing that kind of irritates me more when all the people do is just rematch each other over and over. I mean, even if it was a close fight, a lot of times if it's a close fight, sometimes it can be a boring fight. So I want to watch that shit again where it could have went either way and nobody knows who won. You know what I mean? Yeah. They do that in boxing all the time. So I'm not opposed to rematches, but it's got to make sense, and I'm pretty much opposed to rematches in the amateurs. I really am. And unless there's a special situation there. I feel like the amateurs, you're not getting paid anyways. Let's just test yourself out against somebody else. Now, I will say an exception would be like, for example, Nick Stokes, who took the fight on, 10 days' notice, dropped 30 or 40 pounds.
Oh, that was, yeah.
So he didn't really get to train for that fight. He just tried not to die and lost a lot of weight. And he didn't do too bad either. So him rematching Nigel, that might be in the cards later on in the future because Nick would have earned a full training camp for it, right? So that would make sense to me. But anyways, who we got next here? Oh, Dylan, you want to talk about this one? This is the one that, honestly, this is the one that everybody should be paying attention to.
If
right
you
here.
follow HuskyFat at all, you've seen this one all over social media. They're going back and forth. This is a press conference that I'm excited for. This is a face-off before that. There might be some tension, and we might have to separate these two people at face-off. And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. So we got Brandon Phillips against Willie Henderson.
Henderson.
Their trash talk is
we've
epic.
got the Hoodlum versus the Rainmaker.
Yep.
Man, it is going to be.
Their trash talk is very specific, though.
It is going to be a clash. Now you guys got to give me credit for figuring out how to do that one reel where I had my wife do the voiceover, just reading their back and forth.
That was really her.
Yeah, no, she did it. I told her to read it very plain, just kind of matter of fact like that.
Yeah.
And then I figured out how to put the words all to hers and everything. Anyways, I thought it turned out great.
It was fantastic.
I loved it. I died laughing the whole time I was making it.
Yeah, no. So these two have gone back and forth. The last fight Brandon had for us was the show downtown at the venue we don't really speak of.
Oklahoma City Convention Center.
Against Sharon.
Saran, the pariah.
So,
Nope. We'll kind of give you a background. And by the way, we are efforting to get these two on the podcast next week. So we're going to get them a chance.
At the same time?
Well, of course, at the same goddamn time. You think I am stupid?
That's going to be great.
Boys, you're just going to have to cover your ears. It just is what it is. I'm sorry. Or don't. Whatever.
That you're about to, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're gonna effort to get them both on to talk a little bit next week, along with a few other fighters. But I'll kind of give you guys a background on how it all started. It just started with we were showing, just one of our social media clips with highlights from the Saran and Brandon Phillips fight. And Willie had been messaging me going back and forth for a while. I follow fights. This is what I do. I'm a promoter. I look for talent. Willie's a guy that I've been watching for a little bit here. I watch guys out of that area in Missouri especially. And, so I've been following him. So I've been talking to him a little bit about trying to possibly maybe getting him on a show soon. And anyways, that clip came on and he just posted something to the fact of, I'll fight either one of these guys, line them up, especially Tubby. And Brandon didn't like being called Tubby.
No.
Not a bit.
No.
Not a bit.
And I'm here for it all because it has started it started a back and forth that HuskyFat hasn't necessarily had.
Yes.
And we need one of these.
We need. Myron's
Did
tried
he
to
call him Little Debbie?
Yeah, he calls him Brandon Little Debbie Phillips.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, because he went on with that. The other dude had a.
He's been on two or three other podcasts talking shit about him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's how he's doing it, Brandon, first off, Brandon's shit talk has been epic too. Brandon's gotten very personal and very specific
yes.
about
I mean,
about certain things, and I got ears in the room, but I won't go into details on that.
He has timelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No, it's
disturbing.
he's very specific about his trash talk, and I'll be honest with you. If I get bored in the afternoon, I'll just pull it up and start laughing.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, man. And they're both great fighters. It's going to be a similar fight. Really, it's going to be a similar fight to, and Willie's talking about, and I do understand Willie's saying no, Willie starts saying no disrespect, no disrespect to you, but, you're a bad matchup for me. I beat guys like you all day, just your type. You're shorter, you're not a southpaw, blah, 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 whatever it is, he feels like he has that advantage. Brandon just fought somebody exactly like Willie that was tall in a southpaw, and Brandon beat him. So, we'll see what Willie brings to the table that's different than what Saran brought to the table, which maybe he will. We don't know. We haven't seen Willie. We haven't seen Willie fight live. I've seen enough video of him to know the guy. I know he beat.
Just a second. I lost the pinky toes.
Yeah. I know this isn't great.
Me and Jackson are good.
Yeah. You guys hang out over there.
Nice.
Maybe put a Jackson camera on or something.
No,
over there.
we don't need a Jackson camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. We'll do
kisses.
a Jackson camera over there. Yeah.
But no, so yeah, this one I'm super excited for. The fans should be excited for it. The press conference is definitely going to be one for the ages. So
Yeah, no. But I watched Willie went and beat a kid out. His last name, I think his first name's Tyson, but his last name's Hicks for sure. And he's a guy I'd had my eye on. We talked about getting him on a card a couple of times out in Missouri, who was an undefeated fighter. And Willie came in there with less experience in the pros and pretty much dog walked him the whole fight. So that kind of made me think that this kid, he's different. In other words, he's not afraid to take fights with guys with more experience than him, at least on paper, with more experience than him, and he goes out there and he performs. So that's what made. Well, hi Jack, how you doing, bro?
When did dog walking become such a big deal? I've heard that so many times recently. But that's
just
a
one of those
terrible
things.
angle. Turtle. Terrible. Yes, he's drinking it.
Oh man, you look good. You
No.
and your 3 chins, they look good.
I got at least phone books worth.
Yeah, no, you're all right. All right. But, dude, now this fight, honestly, this fight could be the main event of the whole card if we wanted it to be. The build-up's been legendary. The fight's going to live up to the hype. Both these guys are highly skilled, very well trained. And so we're going to see what happens on this fight.
no, and then that's just straight kickboxing.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I
no,
gotta
that's-
start looking at it.
Yeah, let me go back. Let me see here. I'll bring up the ones that are not. Let's go to the ones that aren't, because that's part of the K1 K1 qualifier. So let's talk about a couple of just the straight boxing matches we have out here that are not part of that. And this one that you don't have on yours, we got Ethic Dewan versus Gage Collins.
Okay.
Ethic, and these are the boxing promotion. My boy Lydell, it's Hackman. He's the one that's putting these fights together. Very excited for this one, man. He's talked to me a little bit about what Ethic brings to the table. He's a self promoter. I mean, if you looked at his poster, he got as many or more views and shares on it than anyone that we've posted before. That's not even. No, Jack, don't get on me. Just stay right there. See, that's the problem. He just wants more. He can't just accept.
I understand.
Yeah, I just can't just accept
I get it.
But yeah, so I don't know a whole lot about these guys. I know Ethic's a 2-0. He's 2-0 fighter. Gage, I don't know his record either, but it's going to be 4 rounds, pure boxing. For the pugilistics, for the boxing purists, for the people who are scared to watch people get kicked. We got boxing for you.
Yep.
And it's going to be a good one. So, Ethic Dewan versus Gage Collins. And then the other boxing match that we just set, not counting the boxer versus kickboxer stuff.
We got Luke over here hyping Jackson up.
All right, you're going to have to calm him down. I
Sorry.
can't focus.
All right, you chew on me for a little bit.
This is our vicious guard dog over here.
He's tearing me up.
Yeah, vicious guard dog. All right, we got Twan Smith, man. Twan Smith is a Oklahoma boxing legend. He's been around forever. He's a journeyman. He goes and takes fights. People, usually out of his weight class, short notice. Promoters' boys. He's won a lot of fights that they've given him a decision loss on in those fights. We're giving him a chance to actually show his skills and show what he has in his hometown. So Twan's going to be taking center stage. He's going to be in the squared circle in a pure boxing match against none other than Tommy Brickhands Britton. Also an Oklahoma guy who's been around a long time, who's MMA, kickboxing, boxing, you name it. Tommy fights. He's another journeyman guy. I'm excited to give both these guys an opportunity to fight in their hometown. And to fight somebody, they're not going, traveling 300 miles to fight somebody where the ref's going to look to stop it 2 seconds in as soon as you land 2 punches, a.k.a. that, the Usyk fight that happened last weekend. We'll talk more about that later. That was some fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just that was really the whole boxing versus kickboxing, right? And it kind of proved my point because Usyk was getting his ass kicked. He was losing that fight, and then they called the fight after the bell had rang. Then they stopped the fight.
After it rang.
After it rang, yeah, go watch it. The bell had already rang. The ref waves the fight off.
By the bell.
Most people thought that my brain's not even working. I can't even remember. He's the world heavyweight champion, lineal heavyweight kickboxing champion, has been for a decade. I can't think of his name. Van Hooven. Anyways. Most people had him winning 7 or 8 of the 10 rounds so far. Yeah. So in other words, he was cruising to win the fight. He did get dropped in the 11th round, stands right back up. He's defended himself. The bell rings, and then they just wave the fight off.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, it's crooked is what it is. That's boxing saying, hey, hold on now.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute, Yeah, we made Jackson this.
All right. I got feeling back in my toes. I can make this happen.
Okay, all right. Maybe hand Jackson off to the boys or to the
Jackson.
or to sorry, bro.
You're so thick.
Or to the world. I don't know. Maybe he should come back to the world. He gets excited. I used to think it's just because, I used to try to take him for walks, and he'd have to stop every 2 seconds because he was hacking like that and he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And I thought it's just because he didn't know how to walk. He was just choking himself. But no, that's just his life. He just does that. He gets excited. It's just one of those deals. So.
It happens. I get that. That's amazing.
Yeah, he's just excited. He's happy to see your boys. Happy to see
Yeah.
him. All right, man. We got, let's talk about these kickboxing qualifiers.
Wait, was that the only straight-up boxing one?
Now, we had 2, and then we got Lydell, but we'll talk about Lydell towards the end, right? And Lydell may have another one to come here. I just don't know if he does or not. So we got more straight boxing ones, but they're in the boxing versus kickboxing tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
A-Train better be on point. There's so many different gloves that are going to be coming out of there.
boxing use the same gloves.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, you got small gloves, you got big gloves.
Well, I know, but not everybody uses small gloves, Luke. Just the small
So
glove
we just had
fights.
2
There's
sets?
only one.
Yeah,
there's only,
it's literally
I
nothing's
can't do
changed.
math.
there's only
Nothing's-
one small glove fight.
Nothing's changed for A-Train at all. Literally nothing.
No, I mean, he's doing fine. I don't know why you allow me to talk on these things.
And I think there's only one small glove fight anyway. So
Yeah.
Son of a...
And we'll get to that. I'm stoked for that one. But all right, so what these?
But Stokes isn't fighting in a smaller glove, right?
No, he's not. He wanted to, and we thought it was going to happen at first, and then the something else. Anyways,
God,
ended
I
up
bet
being
he's
big
fast
gloves.
in small gloves, though.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
I'm going backwards.
Well, both those guys. I mean, they're 135-pound guys, right?
Yeah, that's lightning.
So at first I thought that was going to be a small gloves match, and I don't know if there was a coach or somebody that stepped in. But anyways, it's big gloves for that fight, but we're excited to see it. K1 qualifiers. So what this means is these are all qualifiers for the Cruiserweight 195 tournament that we're going to be putting on October 17th. And guess where that's going to be? We're going back to...
Norman.
No, that's not
sorry.
that one.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Ardmore, America.
My bad.
Ardmore's
My
a
bad.
blast.
One of those places.
Ardmore, America, the home. The home of the King of Ardmore, Two Frogs Grill, and the home of Eddie the Sandman Sims.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
Ethan Moore, they got talent out there. But anyways, we're bringing a K1 tournament to Ardmore. So Ardmore, stay tuned. That it will be legendary. So these, if you win, we have 3 qualifiers for this tournament. If you win your fight, you're get an automatic entry into this tournament. So we're going to start out with these qualifiers. First one, you'll recognize him. He just fought for us recently. We've got Corey Sensei. He changed his name. He's no longer an outlaw. He's a sensei.
Okay.
So we got Sensei Corey Piercy. That's a bit of a shift in life, right? You go from an outlaw to a sensei.
I mean, you're teaching now, right?
Yeah. So we got the Sensei Corey Piercy, and we got he is a veteran fighter, Jawan Britton. Who fights? He's a traveler too, man. He's one of those guys. He travels all over the country, taking fights. But he's a good fighter. He's a good striker. Corey Piercy, I don't know if you remember him. He's tall. He's like 6'5", 6'6". Like he looks like he should be playing
Was he
linebacker.
the cowboy hat, dude?
I don't think you're allowed to wear a hat when you fight.
Not when he's fighting. Just he would walk around in the back with the cowboy. There was a giant man that we had.
Were you at the last dog pound?
I wasn't.
Okay.
No.
He was our main event.
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. He was at
Okay.
the.
I don't think I know this guy
He
then.
fought. Well, he fought in Ardmore a couple years ago. He fought our boy Austin Tynes. That didn't go well for Austin, but Austin redeemed himself. Austin doesn't like to be reminded of that, but he did redeem himself.
That's true.
But yeah, he fought Austin Tynes in an amateur fight back then. So, but anyways, massive dude, 6'5", 6'6". He's been a lifelong martial artist, trained martial arts since he could walk. And he's fighting Juwan Britton. Juwan Britton's out of Milwaukee. Juwan's making his way over here. He's got his eyes set on a K1 tournament. Juwan's not a small guy either, but he's not 6'6". So there's going to be a height difference, but if you go back and you watch these guys' highlight films, they've got similar styles, man. They both like to throw punches and bunches, throw mean kicks, and push their guys back against the ropes, man. So I'm excited for this one, man. It's going to be the fight. It's going to be the dreadlocks fight, man. Which guy with the dreads is going to win? We don't know.
I need a wig for that.
Yeah. No, you probably don't need a wig with dreads. No, probably not. We're going to say no on that. I mean,
it'd be a look.
It'd be a look. All right. The second fight in the K1 qualifiers, we got Bailey. We've got Bailey King versus Michael Ofor.
And
Ofor?
Bailey King. Ofer. I think it's Ofer.
Ofer? Okay.
Yeah.
Ofor or
Offer.
Ofer?
One of the two.
Yeah. Now we'll get
We'll
that.
figure it out.
We'll get it straightened out before fight night, Mike. Don't worry. We got you, big dog.
Bailey's another big, tall guy, isn't he?
Both of these guys, dude. We've got giants fighting on this card, man. Dude, Bailey's like 6'5", 6'6". Mike's like 6'5", 6'6", dude.
Lord.
So these guys are huge. Now, Bailey just fought in Enid for Peak, and 4-ounce Muay Thai fight. It was a crazy, wild finish to it. Bailey ends up winning the fight. But it was just wild, man. It's wild. But Bailey's one of those crazy kids. He was supposed to fight for us in Texas, the thing that fell through. He's the guy we had. I don't know if you were there when we did it in the podcast. We bring him on. We interviewed him. We asked him, if he played any sports, and he said that no, he just liked to play a lot of video games.
The video game guy.
Yeah,
I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody believed him. But
We also stopped at that when we went to his gym to drop shirts
that
off.
was his gym we stopped at, Josh, where we went to in Frisco. You know what I'm talking about. The Frisco bar.
Yes, the Frisco bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that had the.
Restaurant, you mean?
Yes, the
Yes,
restaurant.
yeah. But they called it
the
a bar
extra-
and grill. Yeah.
Well,
And I told Bailey, I said, dude, you need to give us a heads up. So, man, I think it's delicious. Like, yeah, dude, but, there was no way of us knowing it was an ethnic food, right? It was Indian food.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't do Indian food.
I love it.
I can't do it. I can't risk it. And I know Josh.
Can't risk it.
Josh,
Y'all didn't want me to risk it.
Josh has the taste buds of your boys. Like Josh can eat dino nuggets all day, man. Josh has no palate whatsoever. He ain't eating that. I promise you that.
Yeah. And I would have struggled the entire way home.
You're missing out, man. It's fantastic.
But it's not fantastic. You're not missing out.
Yeah, but no, this one's gonna be a banger too. It sounds like there's just like you said, a bunch of 6'5", 6'6" giants in this one.
How big
so-
a ring are you doing this time?
We're doing 20 by
20 by
20.
20.
We're going smaller ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
Two steps and they're
the
across
other
it.
thing I need to point out is Bailey and Mike are both undefeated too, right? They're both undefeated in striking. Bailey's got one loss in MMA. I think it was a split decision or something like that. But they're both. And yes, Derek. Yeah, no, Bailey King is a killer, 100%, and so is Mike. So this fight has fight of the night written all over it. This is one of those fights that I'm so excited for that. Locally here, not a whole lot of people know about him, although they should. Like I said, Bailey's just he fights just down the road north. Most of his fights are in North Texas, right? And Mike's just over there in St. Louis. But, man, this fight will be fireworks, dude. This will
Derek,
be the highest of levels.
Good mustache, man. I liked it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I was pointing at the camera, Turtle. Yeah.
Bout number 3, K1 qualifiers. We have the monster, Montaigne, the monster McFarland, making his long-awaited pro debut. Killer Bees, yep. And then we got Zach Rodenbaugh. That's another name. You're gonna,
Rodenbaugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have like
I'm gonna
3 or
try to
4
get him
that-
on. I talked to him the other day. He wants to come on the podcast. I'm gonna try to get him on the podcast next week too.
Okay.
So we're just gonna try to clear these names ahead of time.
Oh, yeah,
for
we
you.
will.
But,
We will.
But this is another one. Once again, 195-pound tourney qualifier. Zach has by far the more pro experience. Montaigne's making his pro debut. Zach, I think, has 5 or 6 MMA fights and a couple of pro boxing fights. Montaigne's got all the amateur experience in the world, but this is different. He's turning pro, and on top of that, he's turning pro in his hometown. So he's going to have to deal with the nerves. He's going to have to deal with the anxiety if he gets those at all. I don't know. He looks like a stone cold killer to me. It may not even bother him.
No, he's always laid back.
Yeah, very laid back. So that one will probably be the most hyped one coming out for the crowd because I know Montaigne and Killer Bees are going to pack the house there. So you're going to have a lot of Montaigne fans there.
Oh, yeah.
I know they've already bought one table, and there might be another one going fast. Which, by the way, if you guys hadn't gotten on tickets, you better get on them because pretty soon we're going to have plenty of tickets to sell, but they're going to go from seated to standing room faster than you can say anything. So you want a place to sit, you may have to get on buying some tickets here pretty soon.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. I mean, it's outside as well, so it's gonna be a great time. We're excited for this.
Dude, it's going to be awesome. So you got the experienced vet in Zach, and then you got the young up-and-comer making his pro debut. He's got a bunch of amateur belts. He's traveled the world fighting amateur fights. He does have all the amateur experience in the world. He doesn't have that pro experience yet, which is what Zach has. So I'm excited for that matchup. It's not just going in and fighting somebody else who's 0-15 or who's not, you know what I'm saying? He's fighting somebody who's a vet in the game and who's had wins as a pro. So I'm excited to see how that fight turns out. You've been watching not to change the subject real quick. We'll change real quick. Have you been watching the Thunder series much?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you not think, first of all, the social media narrative, which you're not really on social media except for some certain videos that come out every now and then, but the narrative of the Fly, I feel like they're just taken away from a great series. Like if Reggie Miller and social media would all just shut up and let these two teams play, it's a great series.
Oh, it's a battle. Yeah.
It's a great series. 100% a great series. But anyway.
You don't have to jump to dunk. That's upsetting. Like that, he's playing a different game than I played growing up.
Did you, I think I told him that, or I may have told Blaine, did you see the comments from Ant-Man after, hey Josh, did you see the comments from Ant-Man after they ejected Wemby when Wemby threw that bow?
He said he was so happy.
Yeah, he was like, they were like, what'd you think? He's like, dude, yes. He's like, hell yes, he should have been thrown out. He's like, that dude's 8'6". He's like, the goal's only 10 foot tall. He shouldn't be allowed to play anyway.
Right, that's what I mean.
It's really unfair.
Yeah.
But that being said, they're taking
He's
the
a
L.
dirty player.
They're not there yet.
It's a great
He's
series.
a dirty player.
I don't think he's a
I don't
dirty
care what
player.
anybody
I don't
says.
think he's a dirty player at all. I think he just works the system like everybody else does, and they give him a pass because he's Wemby, and they don't give SGA a pass because he's SGA. But Harden did this shit for years. I mean, all these guys. Luka Doncic. You want to talk about a whiner and a flopper? That's all that guy does for a fucking living.
Yeah, but when Wemby flops,
I'm gonna educate these guys when they go
takes
to
a while for him to hit
when
the
they go to their
ground.
mom's house. Just apologize and say it was Scott, not you.
Oh yeah, I blame everything on everyone else.
Okay, all right, yeah.
They didn't learn that language from me.
Yeah. You learned it from Uncle Scott. You didn't learn it from your dad. All right. So when you get in trouble at school and at your mom's house, you can blame it on me. But done deal. But yeah, man. I feel like they're just ruining a good series. No, I don't think Wemby's a dirty player. I think he does dirty tactics, but so does Harden. I mean, so does everybody. I mean, that's how you should play. That's how I played basketball. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I was dirty.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't dirty unless somebody got dirty with me.
Oh, I pinched the guy on the butt before you shoot a free throw and blow him a kiss. Like they're not hitting after that.
I mean, but I was grabbing jerseys. Yeah. If I could get away with an elbow, I had a forearm in your kidney. I mean, every chance. I mean, I was an undersized post player most of the time. Yeah. So
why are they putting us down in the post?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Did you do the foot behind the heels and then fall backwards with them?
Now, what I would do is I would sweep them. If they would post up too hard, I would just have one leg behind them right there. Then I would swim over them like I was trying to front them, and then they would trip over my leg and they'd fall down.
Oh, okay.
And
you've also been known to actually throw punches in the game, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that guy, that dude, he was about 6'6", 6'7", and he kept elbowing me, and I was like, dude, you're not gonna like it. So I did that sweep move like I told him.
Yeah.
I swept him, threw him to the ground, and then he goes up, and then the next rebound he elbows me on top of the head, and so then
Yeah.
I hit him. He fell down, and then the next thing I remember, I'm being carried away by some big giant ref, and then I go out there and then I try to fight him in the parking lot afterwards, and he puts his girlfriend in front of him.
Smart man. I mean, he already get it once. He doesn't want it anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I figured he, maybe he'd
That's
have a
the
chance for
definition
redemption.
of not wanting to smoke.
Yeah, no, he did not want the smoke. So, and then I missed the districts and the regionals, so my coach was pissed. But whatever, the guy, it needed to happen.
Was it worth it?
100% worth
There
it.
you go.
100% worth it. But let's talk about this boxing versus kickboxing Grand Prix. A lot of people asked what it is exactly, what we're doing. And like I said, a lot of it was taken part of this Usyk versus Rico fight that just happened over the weekend, where they screwed Rico out of a decision. I mean, I'm going to say they screwed him. I mean, who knows? Usyk may have stopped him in the 12th round, right?
Yeah.
But he deserved to go to the 12th round. You don't wave off the fight after the bell sounds in the 11th when he's competent. He's walking around fine.
And
So-
the coaches didn't call it. They didn't throw the towel or nothing?
No. The ref just called the fight. He's like, it's like, we got a reason to stop the fight now because Usyk's been losing the entire fight.
Yeah.
We're going to stop it now so that way we guarantee he wins. That's what it was. 100%. It's a mockery and it's embarrassing, but whatever. This won't be. This will be badass. So we've got 4 fights that they're all pro fights. It is kickboxing versus boxing. We got 2 fights where there's 2 kickboxers fighting boxers in kickboxing rules. So we've got 2 boxers that have agreed to kickbox. And then we've got...
But they have no kickboxing experience other than just...
I didn't say that, but they're boxers.
Understood.
They're boxers. Now, one of them doesn't. The other one does have some amateur kickboxing experience, but he's more to... I mean, you look on his Instagram, his Instagram handle is something boxing, STL boxing, So we've got kickboxing versus boxing, 2 in kickboxing, 2 in boxing. So we're going to talk about the first one. We got our boy. He's the former amateur flyweight kickboxing champ of HuskyFat, making his pro debut. We got Kale Millett. Our boy Dave Ward's favorite fighter, Kale. Yes. So, Kale, if you're watching, what's up? Dave, I assume Dave's watching. I haven't seen him
Maybe.
pop
I haven't
up
seen
yet.
him say anything either.
But we'll have to check and see. But I bet he's watching. And we got Chris. I'm going to let you say the last name.
Kara Giannis.
Kerry Jonas, that sounds right. He's coming from St. Louis. He's coming from the gym. It's called The Church. The gym out there is called The Church.
Is it the church? Where's it? You said?
It's in St. Louis.
Is it the Church of Jamie? Where
Church of Jamie, yep.
Where
Trayvon's
from?
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
I think he changed his nickname again. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's from that same gym. We've got a few people. The girl that Mariah, that I'm trying to get matched, she's from there. And then also Mike Ofor is from there as well. So they're bringing in some talent. They're a striking only gym. They're similar to They're like a St. Louis version of Killer Bees. So striking only gym out there. So it's going to be a great fight. Chris has had a few kickboxing fights, amateur. I want to say he was like 3-0 or something like that. And then he's had a bunch of amateur boxing fights. He's had a pro boxing fight. And then Kale is making his pro debut. So they are part of the kickboxing versus boxing tournament. So if you're a fan of boxing, you're going to be rooting for Chris. If you're a fan, Lydell's side is Chris. HuskyFat side is Kale Millett on this one. So we'll see how this thing goes, but I expect a great fight. Because I can tell you one thing, Chris is no chump. I've seen plenty of video of him, and I've had my eye on him for a little bit, and we all know Kale brings it. So
yeah, he does.
It's once again, it's the smaller guys, the 125-pounders. So they're going to bring the action.
No, definitely. Kel always brings action and everything like that. I know he's hungry to get in there. Plus, he's making
Wicked
his
body shots, too.
Yes, making his pro debut.
His focus is what freaks me out.
Yeah.
You just see him before the fights, and he is zoned in hard.
No, definitely. Kel's also the only one that I have to make sure I stand in the center of the ring when I do the announcing.
Yeah.
So I may have to make sure I do that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Don't get in his face. He's got some PTSD and some other stuff he has to work through on a daily basis. So I think that kind of
Yeah. So I make sure I listen and stay in the middle of the ring. When
exactly. Exactly. All right. Fight number 2 in the kickboxing versus boxing Grand Prix. We got Eddie the Sandman Sims representing HuskyFat kickboxing versus Wyatt Hensley coming all the way from New Mexico representing Hackman boxing. Kickboxing rules.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, I know obviously nothing about Wyatt, but I'm sure that he's going to be ready coming in. No fighter ever wants to lose or anything like that. And
Luke and Wyatt have a similar haircut.
oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we got that going
I
for
was
us.
almost a real smartass for a second.
Got my 5 head out.
It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty.
Dude, the lighting changed in here as soon as I took the
Josh
hat
knows
off.
what
I
It's
can
a
tell.
glare. You're
Yeah.
blind. You're blinding your son. You're blinding him.
I know.
Barrett,
Jackson almost woke up. It was
Barrett,
like
Barrett,
terrible.
cover your eyes, Barrett.
Hey, Barrett, take your hat off.
Oh, my man. He got that summer cut.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Dude.
nice.
How's his granddad on his mom's side hair look?
How's Great One's hair? It's thinning. It's not gone.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And
You
then
might
my dad has like Elvis hair.
have a
yeah.
chance, but it's got to be your. What about your grandpa on your mom's side?
Oh, bald.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that. Well, that was you. But if their grandpa on their mom's side isn't bald, then they might have a shot.
Yeah, I think they got a shot. I don't know. Lance has my hair when I was a kid. So
Oh,
I'm
I'm
worried
sorry,
about him.
Lance. I'm sorry, Lance.
Yeah.
But you got dimples, though. You got dimples.
He cute kid.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So Wyatt's coming all the way from New Mexico. He's hungry. He wants this fight. He's had a few pro MMA fights as well as boxing. He's been focusing on boxing. He's had a couple of fights recently here in Oklahoma for Hackman Boxing. So,
Do you know where at in New Mexico?
I don't know. I don't know at all, to be honest
I was
with
just
you.
curious.
No, I'll
My dad
find
used
it.
to live in New
I mean,
Mexico.
the only place I really know, just off the top of my head, is Albuquerque. So I'm just gonna say
I mean,
Albuquerque.
there's Albuquerque. I mean,
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
get Santa Fe, and then a
Oh
bunch of
no,
other small
I don't.
towns.
Yeah, I have been to Santa Fe. I don't want to think about it. Santa Fe disappointed me. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just a weird time, weird vibe. I feel like if I'd been on hallucinogens or something, it'd been a better place to be.
I
But
mean, I think they have a lot of that there.
no, I'm sure they
they've
do.
got some things out there in the desert,
Would
though.
the peyote be a big thing in New Mexico, probably?
I would think so. Yeah. That makes sense.
I
Josh,
know
you
we
ever
keep
done
getting off topic.
Turtle?
but
You ever done peyote?
Isn't that a hallucinogen or
No.
whatever?
No. Yeah. No. Yeah, that is. Well, I mean, technically, you got to be tribal
Yeah.
to get that. Technically, I mean, you can get its medicine if you're in the right tribe, got the right card. But I've never had it before.
Haven't either.
I'd be interested though.
Now,
I'm
have you ever
interested.
thought? I'm another tangent here. Have you ever thought about getting a map and like putting a pin of all these fighters? Because your reach is starting to get wider and wider. Like you've had, damn it, you Chicago, right? You've had
It's
Illinois.
girthy. It's girthy.
Yuck, 2 C's. All right, screw the map. We're moving on. What's the next fight, Scott?
Hey, I mean, rumor has it I might be bringing somebody in from Canada for the August card,
Hey?
and maybe Japan.
Oh,
Oh,
Japan.
yeah,
see.
that one be
If you
insane.
get that, I gotta find a new outfit. That's legit.
Yeah, you can't maybe not. You're getting a lot of backlash on your other videos.
No,
Yeah,
not just it wasn't a lot of backlash, just a little bit.
You know,
Well, he's getting a following. He's getting a following.
good or bad, just talk about me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Go follow HuskyFat. Move on with life.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
If those idiots hurt your feelings, that's on you.
Like I said, hey, it's not him. I mean, there's 2 other people in there talking. He's the voice
true.
of reason.
I'll try to be, yeah.
He's the voice of reason.
Just trying to herd cats.
Yeah. Luke's the voice of reason. We're all in fucking trouble.
Right.
All right, let's talk about the other half of this boxing versus kickboxing Grand Prix. You know, we got a few here. We'll start. We got Jonathan Gary, the Junkyard Dog,
Yes.
JYD. He's representing HuskyFat. Now, these are boxing rules.
Yup.
He's going up against Robert Jones. I don't know a lot about Robert, but I like his last name.
I was gonna say, is any kin? Any kin?
I know he's kin to Lydell.
Okay,
So maybe me and Lydell are kin.
maybe.
Maybe that's the deal. But yeah, man. I mean, Robert was begging to get on the card. Lydell made the fight happen. I'm excited for it, man. Junkyard Dog, he's a veteran. He's been in the game for a long time. This dude fought in Japan. Like, he was talking to me the other day. He fought in Japan. He had to pay to fight in Japan when he was in the military. And he said he had to pay to get soccer kicked in the head. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
I got
That
to watch
sounds
him
rough.
spar the other day, man. He's fast.
Yeah, he's tough, man. He's built.
I wouldn't want to box him.
He's built like a brick house. But Robert, I mean, he's traditional boxing. I know he trains over there with Lydell, so you know he's in the right gym. You know he's with people that know what they're doing and getting him ready. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table, man. I'm really stoked for that. I really am. So once again, Robert representing boxing, representing Hackman. Junkyard Dog representing HuskyFat. So we'll see. Who do you guys got on this one? The last one, rounding out the four Grand Prix, we have Brandon Wright representing HuskyFat, and we have Jeremy Willis, undefeated boxer, representing Hackman Promotions. Brandon Wright's not fought for HuskyFat before, but Brandon Wright's been, he's fought everywhere. He's fought all around the state. MMA, kickboxing. He has had a couple of boxing matches, but he's mostly been MMA and kickboxing. We're proud to have Brandon represent HuskyFat on this. He's actually the Slim Reaper's brother-in-law, believe it or not. So that kind of runs in the family.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be. And one thing I'll tell you about that, it'd be the same as Montaigne. Is Brandon brings a crowd with him. He's got a little bit of a cult following, so it's going to get loud when Brandon comes out.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I was just going to see what you're going to add to the.
I had a thought and it went away.
And those are 4 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, these are all boxing. Boxing, the difference is boxing is 4 rounds, right? Kickboxing is 3 rounds.
Okay.
So these the boxers that are kickboxing, they only get to do 3 rounds, you know.
Yeah, but they also got to worry about getting kicked.
Yeah, you know,
that's where I'm
I
at.
mean, the Sandman doesn't kick very much, does he?
Yes. Yes. That man's aggressive with it.
I'm telling you,
If I remember right, that was one of your videos.
He will chop trees, man. That dude is insane.
Wyatt's got some KOs on his record. So what, you know,
Yeah.
there's an equalizer right there.
That's true.
I agree.
I don't know if Eddie's ever been technically stopped outside of doctor's stoppage, right?
Yeah, no, I mean he's been stopped in boxing.
In boxing,
before.
that's true. That is true.
He has been stopped in boxing, and I mean we can call it doctor's stoppage against Mason Strodeman, but I mean we could see a skull.
Yeah.
There was that.
That is true.
There was that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
That's
one
a
of the
real
worst.
good
That's one
sign
of the
to go
worst
ahead and-
cuts I've ever seen in my
Go
entire
ahead and
life.
stop that one.
yeah, I don't know. Colton Ham's cut was pretty nasty too. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys got to see that.
Oh, I saw it.
backstage,
Not backstage,
but I did.
I saw.
I've still got the
No.
picture on my phone. Dale Orbuckle was nice enough to send it to me.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Cody. I think it was our boy Cody working that one. But yeah, dude, those are the 4 that round up the kickboxing versus boxing Grand Prix. So if you're a boxing fan, show some love. Show some love to those fighters. Get out there to support them. You guys think you're the superior sport. Lydell definitely thinks you're the superior sport. Get out there, show some love for Lydell, show some love for his promotion, and see what you guys can do. We will have. I do need to get a trophy put together for this thing. I know I've been procrastinating. I just ain't had enough time.
But are you gonna have like a boxer and a kickboxer? How's this gonna work?
I don't know. That would
You
make
like my hand signals?
that would make too much sense. I don't always do stuff that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest. The name of the promotion itself really don't make sense to people.
I mean, until you let me get on the mic, it kind of makes sense.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me. So, moving on here, this will be our feature fight. It'll be the only small glove fight we have on, and we got the big boys.
Oh yeah.
We got now. First off, I didn't make an official announcement, but this is the official announcement. Unfortunately, our boy, the champ, Light Skin Dynamite, Myron Dennis, is unable to compete in this event due to a certain commission that starts with the name of Texas, who suspends people for smoking weed. He barely had anything in his system, he barely had anything in his system, and his opponent who he fought there was, he had Scott level weed in his system.
Okay.
And they tried to take Myron's win away from him and make it a no contest, and they suspended him for like 90 days.
I don't know how anyone looks at that as a performance enhancing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the stereotype about it? It slows you down.
Yeah.
What I
Delayed
mean.
reaction.
What's he going to do? Get hit and giggle? Like, come on now. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
So-
he actually, without being that, might get hit and giggled because it's Myron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Myron.
that dude's crazy.
Myron's not normal. He's not normal. We may have to try to talk Myron into at least making a guest appearance at the press conference or something.
Yeah.
He's wear that like fur coat he has.
Yeah.
So good,
Myron,
man.
Myron, if you're watching, you need to come to the press conference. I got you. I got you on tickets. You just need to come hang out, wear that, show that belt off, and taunt some people or something, man. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'll find a mic for him.
But we've got so as a replacement. First off, we've got another monster. We've got the beautiful monster. We got Braxton, the beautiful monster Smith.
That's a great fight name.
Dude, I don't know if this guy is, there's Yoked and then there's Braxton. I mean, this guy is built like a tank. Like just jacked. Like he's probably about 5'10". I think he's lost some weight. I think he's down to like 245 or something like that. But not an ounce of fat on the guy.
5'10", 245.
Not an ounce of fat on him.
And then there is the tank. He's
Then,
sexy.
then we have, and then with the replacement, no hesitation, we're bringing back our boy Tommy Matlin.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we have Country Strong versus the beautiful monster. Dude, small gloves, heavyweight kickboxing. If you guys have not watched a small gloves fight, and especially if you haven't watched a small gloves heavyweight kickboxing fight, you're in for a treat because these, I mean, there's not much give. There's not much give to these gloves. You got to have a totally different defense to defend yourself. And this ain't MMA. You can't get pieced up and think, okay, I'm going to clinch and take them down. That's not how it works. It's the same kickboxing rules as there are in the big gloves. It is the ABC modified rules adopted by the state of Oklahoma that we implement in every one of our fights, and except for you're wearing 4-ounce gloves. And when you have two guys that are probably a little bit, would it be north or south of 260? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Tommy, they're both going to be 250 pounds. They're both going to be massive, and they're both highly skilled and going to try to kill each other.
Yep.
And we get to watch it. It's
Yeah.
going to be awesome.
Yeah, have your beers already open before it
I
starts.
Yeah.
You don't have time to
I'm
look
a
down.
Tommy fan.
Bricktown, you're in for a treat, man. You're in for a treat. I'm a fan of both these guys. I've been following Braxton a long time. Braxton has fought he's fought in every big promotion, you name it. He's fought in DBX, he's fought Dirty Boxing, he's fought in, he's still contracted with him. He's fought BKB, Bare Knuckle, the ones they have the Trigon. They don't have the ring, they have the Trigon. Then he's fought the other promotion, the big promotion, Bare Knuckle. What's that one? BKFC.
BKFC,
Yeah, the
yeah.
KFC. He's fought for the KFC of Bare Knuckle. He's fought there a few times
Speaking
as
my
well.
language.
He's fought in the UFC. He was signed to Glory. The guy's been in every big promotion, and except for HuskyFat. And now he gets a chance to be in the biggest up and coming and growing kickboxing promotion in the United States.
Agreed.
So we're excited for that. And then, of course, our main event, and you guys stay tuned. Our opponent will be announced soon, but we can't announce it until the signed on the dotted line. We've got the return of the one and only Lydell Hackman Rhodes coming back to Oklahoma City. Boxing at the highest level. You don't see a whole lot of guys, especially in boxing, make it to the top levels like Lydell has. And this guy, he's fought, he was a sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao, right? Fought on cards from but he was a sparring partner. He was trained under Mayweather's dad for years. He's sparring partner for there. He's trained under the Mayweathers. He's fought a who's who. He was ranked at one point. He's ranked number 2 in the world. The guy's fought everybody. He's got like a 33-8 record now, somewhere in there. But he came up from there. He's from Spencer, Oklahoma. He cut his teeth for all you guys who used to go to the old HD boxing cards down at Remington. He cut his teeth in there. He was a star there. Took a chance, moved out to Vegas, signed up, joined Mayweather Gym, started training there, and then his career just took off, man. So all these guys that are hoping to do this, make this their real job, do this for a living. This guy's lived it. He's lived it for a decade. He's coming back to Oklahoma. Not only that is he a great fighter. He's a great promoter. He's a good dude. He's a great coach as well. He's got some up-and-coming fighters, some amateurs. I've been watching that too. So we're super excited to have the Hackman on the card. He will be main eventing it, and it's going to be badass. There's no other way around it.
This whole card's going to be stacked. This whole card's going to have fights that you're not going to want to look away from. You're not going to want to miss. And it's got the best of both worlds. What everyone's always talked about.
Worlds
that
collide.
we keep talking about. Who's got the best, the boxers or the kickboxers? Well, we're about to find out.
Worlds collide, and I'm going to tell you right now, kickboxing's tougher, and this is coming from a guy with a boxing background. Kickboxing's tougher. Sorry, Lydell. Sorry, Twan. Sorry, all you boxers. Kickboxing's tougher.
Well, it's hard enough keeping up with 2 hands. Then you add 2 feet.
Yeah. No, it's
I
just,
can't look at all those places.
it's
at
a lot.
once.
It's coming from a lot of different angles. Now, we do need it because if you guys can see in the background here, first off, there's a handsome dude right over there. And then we got our boy DJ Plez. We got C4. We got all our artists that are going to be on display Friday night. They're going to be on the show before the show. So they're going to be on display Friday night. We're having the press conference. Everybody knows our press conference is always the show before the show. We're the only one out here. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it public. We're going to let all the fighters have a chance to talk. Even if you're amateur, you get to talk at our press conference. And we're going to let everybody ask questions. But on top of that, we're going to put in some live independent music hosted by yours truly, Hold Up Baby. And I got to bring in the CEO of Hold Up Baby. He's going to have to come over here or at least grab a mic, and I want you to talk a little bit about what's going on with these events, why you pick these artists, and what we can expect on Friday night. And we do have, you guys stay tuned because we will have a little teaser for this concert for this artist. We do have a little something that we're working on that will be produced and released soon. That you guys are going to like us. You guys are going to get a little teaser to see what you're in for on Friday. But Josh, I need you to come over here and we need to talk a little bit about these artists and what they're bringing to the table and what made you decide to pick these guys.
All right, look, you're in the hot seat.
All right, Turtle, have a seat. First off, I'm going to give everybody because a lot of people I don't think they just know you as Turtle, the ultimate producer.
I was not TV ready. I'm just saying.
I mean, your hair looks good. Your hair looks good.
I need a haircut. But it's all good. But I don't take the producer.
Well, but most people know him as the producer, the man behind the scenes. But what they don't know is Josh has been in the music industry his entire life, pretty much. You know, I'm not saying he's been to a few Diddy parties, but you know, maybe I don't know.
I've never been to a Diddy party.
Okay, but
when I met him, I was little. And my butthole's intact. But anyways, no, these artists, I'm excited for these artists. C4 artists, Courtney LaShaw, MG Pobby, they've been doing their thing in the Oklahoma City metro and Oklahoma. They've traveled, Texas, Kansas, all kind of places, and they're locked in. You know, they're loyal, and they're good. And what I wanted to do with bringing them in is show a little bit of Oklahoma culture. A little bit of AMG Pobby. He was a part of Katrina.
okay.
So that came over here and all that stuff like that. But they're professional and they're gonna display professionalism that Oklahoma City downtown and everybody, the tourists, people walking around, get to witness and get to see. And I'm excited for them. They're excited for the opportunity. Big shout out to Sky for that. And it's just gonna be a good time. Like you said, we're gonna have the press conference. We're gonna have Dylan doing his thing, music in between, the fighters doing their thing. It's gonna be so much greatness going on. You know,
I'm telling you.
it's like a Big Mac with mac sauce, even though I don't like mac sauce.
Still, I
that.
feel you. Do you like the fry sauce from? Do you like Freddy's?
I'm not a fry sauce guy.
Freddy's burgers.
I do like Freddy's burgers.
They're
Do you like the
Burgers,
fry
yes.
sauce?
No.
I love the fry sauce.
I'm not a fry
Is
sauce
that
I mean,
guy.
I'm
Is that like
talking
Big
to the
Mac
wrong
sauce?
guy over here. Luke, you like Freddy's fry sauce?
I like Freddy's fries.
Yeah, I'm a Freddy's fry guy, but not the fry sauce guy.
They're too thin.
Oh, I love them. They're my favorite fry ever.
I like a beefsteak.
No.
I mean, I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to
I
French
look
fries.
so
I'll be honest
crazy.
with you.
Oh my god.
But back on point, these guys, basically what I'm trying to do is not only we like to give a platform to fighters. This promotion has been about fighters from day one. It's not been about Scott. It's not been about Dylan. It's not been about Luke. Not been about Josh. It's been about these fighters. That's why we give them the press conference. That's why we give them the platform. That's why we give them each individual posters where you go to it. You see other promotions, and all they'll do is they'll have a poster showing their main ticket seller and then a couple other guys in the background. We want to give these guys a platform, give them an opportunity to grow in their career, to grow their fan base. And I want to do the same thing for music. That's the one thing that most people who know me know. The one thing I love more than the fight game is the music industry. I am a music head. I can talk music all day long. I haven't been to a concert in a while. It needs to happen soon.
And on top of that, it's the first of many. What it does is, I mean, when you get outside of, you get into the big leagues of fighting different like that, it all goes hand in hand with entertainment. So, just building up the party, then the fight party, then the party. I mean, it's just so much that goes into it, and I think it's a huge opportunity for the city.
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
It's gonna be dope.
We're going to celebrate. You guys are going to celebrate a Thunder Championship. No better way to celebrate it than to come out. We're going to celebrate culture. We're going to celebrate Juneteenth.
Yeah,
it's going to be a
absolutely.
great celebration. It's going to be a great cultural thing. Everybody's going to be out to have a good time. There's not going to be out there to cause trouble. It's going to be love around. It's going to be great music. I mean, I say love around. I'll be honest with you. Willie Henderson and Brandon Phillips. There's not going to be a whole lot of love between those
they
guys.
might hug it out at the end.
No, they're not.
Look, you can hit number 2. I know you just like
With the things
on
that
your
are said, they're
keyboard.
not hugging it out afterwards.
Yeah, hit 2.
They're not hugging it out afterwards.
Oh, I
The things
think
that are said.
hit one.
I think Brandon would be all right with it. I think Willie got a little bit
There
too
you go.
personal. I don't think
Go 1
Willie's
and 2,
gonna.
you can
I think
change
Brandon
that.
got too personal.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Willie's
yeah.
going to want to hug it out afterwards. I think Willie's pretty serious when he's talking about he wants to put him in a hospital and wants to make him bleed.
But they may hug it out.
Yeah, but regardless, man, it's going to be all love. It's going to be all
That's
positivity.
crazy, like,
And it's going to be fucking badass.
It is. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be nonstop from Friday morning to the crew getting there, setting up to, the last fight. I'm excited about it. It's big. It's nothing that, Bricktown's ever seen. Big shout out to the Brewers as
Brewers,
well.
man, they put it on, and they will
that.
tell you we are the first outdoor fight night
Comeback.
in Bricktown, right? They've done them at the old air park before over there, and it was awful. This is going to be legit, man. It's going to be legit. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have food catering. There's going to be foods. There's going to be drinks. It's going to be a whole HuskyFat thing. It's just going to be under the night sky. We're going to have a big screen out there to walk out, the fighters to walk out to. They're going to have the opportunity if they want to walk out to live music. I think I know a guy or two who'd be willing to walk them out to live music. It's going to be an event you don't want to miss, and tickets are reasonably priced. All right, they start at $30. Start at $30, right? Where can you get in for $30 for this kind of entertainment?
Nowhere.
You can't even.
HuskyFat Promotions.
Yeah,
HuskyFat
there you go.
Promotions. That's it. You can get in for $30, or you can go buy. Or what you really need to do is get your guys together, all go in, buy a table. You get
That's
some.
the best way.
You get some beers with it. You get food.
And
we
you're
don't.
right there.
We don't fuck around with our food. Our food's always high quality. We cater in good food. It's going to be an event. You guys don't want to miss it.
Also, big shout out Jordan, who will be singing the national anthem. If y'all missed her in Ardmore,
She's
where she
legit.
Blew the doors off. She's gonna come bless us again. It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be
It's
awesome.
gonna be a good time.
Be awesome.
And my boy Dylan, gonna be in the ring with the tux. So what color you wearing?
I don't even know yet. I haven't chose.
Game time decision.
Have not chose.
You gonna go Thunder Blue, or are you gonna go San Antonio?
I've worn blue a few
We go
times.
silver and
Whoa.
black. We go silver
I've
and
worn.
black.
I haven't worn
That'll make
silver.
Ben happy. I didn't
I
realize
haven't worn
Ben
silver.
is Ben a San Antonio fan, or he just jump on to be a hater.
No, he's been a San Antonio fan, so retarded. Can you say retarded?
Probably
now?
not.
Okay.
That's probably why
His whole-
Instagram doesn't let us on.
It's so big headed life.
Yeah, this is why Instagram keeps us off.
Yeah. But no,
All right. Well, guys, you guys got anything else?
I don't.
All
I
right.
don't.
Hey, stay tuned. We'll be announcing show. We got another show coming next week. We're going to have fighters on from us to you. Be good to each other. We'll see you next week.
Peace. We gotta let Josh make it over there, so we can't talk.
We're still live. Don't
We're
say
still
nothing
live.
crazy.
Yeah, and don't say nothing.
PG-13.
Yeah.